A migrant worker's return home is an eventful occasion. Family and friends eagerly wait in anticipation and cheer wildly soon as he or she steps off the plane in a rush to meet them and not carried off in a box with gloom and grief all around despite blue and sunny skies above. PTV correspondent Marita Moy reports on the uneventful and tragic return of one Joanna Demafelis, whose untimely and unsolved murder in Kuwait may be a tripping point in Philippine-Mid-East labor relations.
Jessica was wailing and hugging the coffin containing the remains of her sister Joanna Daniela Demafelis. She still could not come to accept the fate her sister suffered in Kuwait. Joanna went to Kuwait to work as a domestic helper so her younger siblings could finish their studies. The plane carrying her body of Demafelis landed at the Nina Aquino International Airport around 9:20 this morning. Secretary of Foreign Affairs Alan Peter Cayetano condoled with the grieving family and promised them the government will do everything in its power to serve Joanna the justice she deserves.
Yung kanyang death is very tragic, but will also be a rallying point for all of the government agencies to be more aggressive abroad in helping our OFWs be protected.
President Rodrigo Duterte gave his marching order to act immediately on every complaint filed by or OFW and their families. Cayetano added that the government must upgrade its system of communications, such as having an international hotline to be able to reach out to the more than 10 million Filipinos working abroad, especially that the number of abused OFWs are dramatically increasing. OWA Administrator Hans Leo Kakdak says welfare officer Sara Concepcion in Kuwait has already been recalled for negligence.
Based on our records, February 2017 was the time that we had we received Jessica Demafelis in our office, and she made a request patungkol kay Joanna, and there were 3 communications sent to the welfare officer in Kuwait, and well, to say the least, they were not acted upon. So that is our finding so far, and that's the reason for her recall. I asked her if there was any action, and she said there was none.
There will be more recall of our officials there as we go along with our investigation.
The family of Joanna will receive from OWA 300,000 pesos financial bereavement assistance, 200,000 pesos livelihood assistance, and 50,000 pesos educational assistance. Ex-OFW Congressman John Bertiz says incidents such as this may be prevented if only the law barring the deployment of Filipino workers to countries where they are not completely protected is strictly implemented.
Hindi naman talaga aabot na every now and then nag-uuwi tayo ng bangkay. Kung hindi nag-suicide, biktima ng karahasan talaga. Pero maiiwasan naman to in the first place.
Joanna first left for Kuwait in May 20, 2014 for a 2-year contract. Her principal employer was identified as Fadila Farz Kuwait Al-Qudor, while her recruitment agency here in the Philippines is the Mount Carmel Global and Human Resources. The body of Joanna was discovered last February 18, stuffed inside the freezer in the apartment of her employer. Marita Moy for The Nation.